everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. So, Tali's in a bit of a rough spot. She's getting tried for high treason for no reason. And we're gonna stand up for her, dang it, and figure out who the heck is behind all of this, because surely her pal, the sergeant from last time, isn't in on this. Anyways. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarians. The migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. The Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy. Few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the Quarians' ships. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. What if when I do Garrus's quest, she and Garrus have a fight or something? And then I have to choose between them. And that would be terrible. Because you know I would side with Garrus. Probably. Unless Garrus was just terribly wrong. But, yeah. Let's add our boy Garrus to the party and confirm the squad. Squad. Here we go. Everybody! I don't know. Oh dear.
Requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Okay, alright. We've got the protocols for this. I can think of words that exist in English. At least they still respect her. Or no, they were saluting the other person.
Captain Shepard, Tali told me a lot about you. Wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
They're trying her for treason because we're working with Cerberus and they hate Cerberus. Oh, that's probably what's going on. Well, it's not her fault. It's me, not Cerberus. I mean, technically, our interests align for now, but it's an alliance of, like, you know, circumstance. They brought me back from the dead. I don't know what you want from me. Let's avoid that and say...
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight.
Good.
I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Oh, okay,
You've charged
he's a
me
good
with bringing
man.
active Geth into the fleet as part of the secret project.
What?
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
What?
Deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
What? Live Geth? That's... She wouldn't do that. That's not something Tali does. She hates the Geth.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Alright, well, color me confused. That's not what I was expecting. Thank you. I can't believe it either. Oh, good thing. People here are on her side.
Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted.
I do not know what's going on, but she is being set up. That's all I know. Shalaran?
Tali Cerberus, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
You just realized
I'm
this.
afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take
Yeah.
it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
Ooh.
It's
Yeah, why did it take you that long to
Your
notice?
friends will know you as Tali Zora Vasnima, whatever we must call you legally.
That sucks.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Ooh, that's gonna be a problem.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, I'm her defense attorney.
So,
Okay.
you would actually speak for my defense.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules
Good
are
luck.
simple. There are no legal tricks or political
My father was a
loopholes for
lawyer.
you to worry about.
For some years.
Present the truth as best you
That's
can.
right.
It will have to be enough. Now come.
Oh, dear.
I promised that I would not delay you.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie. Oish. This is gonna be a problem. I don't want to screw this up. I can fight. I can fight easily. Talking, not one of my strongest suits. Clearly, evidently, as has been shown on many an occasion. Hey guys. Hey, what's up? Gosh, I should have
This
saved.
conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Well, you're the ones who moved to have her
You
under
should
my
not
ship
have
name,
declared
so.
Tali crew of the Normandy Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Yeah, seriously, idiot.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Yes!
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I
Okay,
regret that her
good.
captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora
We
in this
stirred
hearing
the
is
pot.
appreciated.
Stirred
Tali,
that
you're
pot.
accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
I should have asked her about that. This is usually the questioning one. But, I mean, I don't know.
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I don't trust him.
Father, you bastard!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
And if she survives?
You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Alright then. Okay. It's a good thing Quarian law allows us to go fix the shit that they bring up in the middle of the trial. It's like, the Alarai was captured by the Geth. What?
The Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
Or to be told your
my
father might be dead. That's
I
another
don't
thing.
know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are.
I bet the
I
one
doubt we'll
from the
change
middle...
anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Yeah, the one from the middle is probably the one who did this. He's probably like, well, how did they kill your father then?
Right.
Because obviously she would send live Geth parts to her father, where they would kill her father, because she wants the Geth to kill her father. What?
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Ooh. Yeah, no. This is a setup. Darn setup. Alright, let's talk to who we got here.
Lloyd, Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard
We
was
were
here to help me
just
with my trial.
in the trial.
Yes, I heard about that.
Just that.
I hope you didn't
Just
really
in
do
this
what they
room.
said you did.
No, Vitor.
This room.
I would never
Right
endanger
here.
the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean,
Oh,
probably
Vitor.
not, but you helped me.
Oh, he's a sweet baby.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to
Oh,
talk
bless
in a
his
crowd.
heart.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Regan.
Such a baby.
We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
Oh,
I'm
he's
sure
so
it did,
cute.
Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. Thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Good. Oh, he's a sweet baby boy and he's doing his best.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
And you
was
owe
with
Tali
me.
too.
Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not,
They weren't.
then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Okay.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important.
Tali's aura is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
Oh, really?
What is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Oh.
You're insane.
I didn't want to say anything, Tali, but okay.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
The ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Yikes.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then
Oh, great.
This can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Yeah, seriously.
Thank you for the information.
Okay, so that's Amanda
There's a
from
pleasure to meet you,
Cyberlife.
Commander.
We're just gonna put her down as Admiral Amanda, and Cal.
Calriger.
Hey,
Shepard,
how are you,
Tali
babe?
Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Bless him.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
Humans
Can't
have
afford
enough
a
with
frontline
that problem
attack, that's
already.
for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
How's that
What does
possible?
that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated.
Yeah.
Some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material.
That would be
Probably
bad.
not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I
Rip.
think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Yeah,
Do you think
considering
they're
that
responsible
planets
for what's
tend to
happening
orbit
to
stars, and
Haystrom?
if stars start
Gee,
dying,
I
that's...
hope not. They can screw up a star. Chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system.
Reapers.
Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. Served
My
with
man.
her, she deserves better than what she's getting.
Good man.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrow are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
All right.
Going.
Good
So
luck
we
on
got
the
a couple
Alarai.
people on our side.
Stay safe out there.
We will, we will. Okay, so that's Zen,
Shepard
Vitor.
spoke well to the Admirals.
Yay! We're changing opinions, little by little. Okay. Shalara.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai.
I understand
That is your best
that.
chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should
Apparently
get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can
Subjugate and enslave the Geth. That's her entire deal, apparently.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war with the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Yikes.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying.
But you
The
have
ones who survived
blueprints,
and
right?
escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Yeah, so...
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
You have to.
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a
Makes
child
sense.
gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
How do you guys survive when your immune systems are so weak? That seems like such a
Not hearing much about Real's
disadvantage.
involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He
Which
wanted
is a
to give
shame.
Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Well, spending time with your family might have been a little bit more,
What kind of
you
evidence will
know...
carry weight with the admirals?
Tali,
'Cause-
you
eh.
admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Alright.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Alright, let's... Oh, hi, Garrus. You suddenly showed up. Let's talk to Geralt. Oh, I missed that conversation, whatever that was.
I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And you're Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet.
Yes.
I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material.
Yeah,
I know you
clearly.
and your father put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Yeah, which is why I think it's a setup.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the vote. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find someplace to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I mean, that's not wrong. That's smart. Just gotta be careful.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation."
That's a good loophole.
He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes.
Good.
Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
I like this guy. This guy's
Tell me
legit.
about the other admirals. Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So his likely motivation for setting Tali up is to get the votes for taking back Homeworld down so that they don't actually do it.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. Ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Okay.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
And once again, Garrus, I am here. Washigakita. Okay, so here's the suit letter.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this.
Vas Quib.
You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Hold on. Quib.
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. Citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Bless their hearts.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Deferens or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
That's so funny.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are not to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Uh-huh.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Yeah, he speaks well at least.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
So, you know what belies your argument? The contradiction in you saying she and her father want nothing but to destroy the Geth, and you saying she brought active Geth onto the ship. That seems to be a bit of a contradiction. Obviously, someone who wanted nothing but the destruction of the Geth would have destroyed the Geth and whatever sentience existed in the parts before bringing it to the ship. So, you know,
we should move on.
That just marks you the idiot.
Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Well, that's that. So, that went on a little bit longer than I thought, but in the next episode, we are going to find the Alarai and clear Tali's name. So I will be seeing you guys then. Bye-bye.